Hi my peeps, what's up, wagwan? Welcome back to your girl Tiona in the house. Yes. Please remember to leave your girl a little bit of like and subscribe for other amazing content. Now, this is a part 2 thing. Miss B, big up yourself Miss B, she want me to make Jamaican style cornbread or corn cake. Alright, and the second one, she said she want me to make a sponge cake or plain cake. So we're gonna do the cornbread first, okay Miss B? Alright, let's get into this video. Now I have my baking dish here, 8 by 8, and I'm gonna use olive oil. I'm gonna stay on the healthier side somewhat, so I'm gonna put like a teaspoon of olive oil, and I'm gonna rub up the bottom, and we're gonna set this aside. I'm gonna make mine a little bit different. I'm gonna use coconut milk and olive oil. I'm gonna use some Jamaican Grace cornmeal, and this is the yellow refined cornmeal, and I'm gonna go in. Oopsie. So that's 1 cup, so this is the half cup. Oops. So 1.5 cups of refined cornmeal. Just like when you're making pudding or so, you have to give a lot of water or liquid to the cornmeal, because when it starts to rise, hey, go tough. I'm gonna soak my cornmeal for about 10-15 minutes, okay? And I'm using this coconut milk. I'm gonna go in with 1 cup. If you don't have coconut milk, you can use the regular 2%, or you can use heavy cream, all right, or buttermilk. I'm gonna pour this in. I'm gonna give this a little mix. So that's 1 cup, and I'm gonna go in with the next 2 cups. Pour it in there and just give it a little mix. Don't over mix it, just give it a little mix. You see this? And this is how you want it. Now I'm just gonna set this aside for like 10 minutes or so until I mix up everything else. All right, so we're gonna set it over there, and then the cornmeal gonna rise at that time. So I'm gonna break my 2 eggs. I'm gonna take out the whites, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I hope I have enough in it. Yay, just right. I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon salt. You can measure. And I'm gonna give this a little mix. You can use granulated sugar or brown sugar, it doesn't matter. I think the brown sugar helps to caramelize it and give it a nice taste. But the lumps guys, oh. Once you get rid of the lumps, you're good to go. Now my mixture should be ready. Look at that. See I thick up a little bit, guys. All right, so we're ready to move on to the next step. I'm gonna pour all my mixture over here. You want to go ahead and preheat your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. To make my cornbread have a nice taste and texture, I'm gonna go in with some honey. You can put 1 or 2 teaspoons. If you don't like it sweet, just put 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna add 2. If I can't get nothing out of it, guys, see, they're done. Oh dear. But anyhow, you get the drift. 2 teaspoons is good. I'm just gonna whisk this together a little bit. Look at the goodness. You see it now, guys? Don't over mix it. Now we're gonna put our strainer over here. I hope it's not touching. And I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna go in with some baking powder. I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons. That's good. You need some baking soda. I'm only gonna add half teaspoon. All right, that's it. Let's sieve this together. I mean, already put my salt in there already. Okay, remember that. You don't need anything else. Okay, just give this a little mix. Don't over mix it. All right, so once you see some of my lump them disappear, you're good to go. So that's it. And you want the mixture to be like this, runny, okay? You don't want it dry, else when you bake it, I could pop out your false teeth. And we're just gonna pour it in. Scrape it out with my spatula. Just like that. And can you see that, guys? This is how you want it, a little bit soupy. You don't want it dry. All right, I'm gonna bake this for about 40 minutes. Depends on your oven, it might be a little bit more or less. If you like raisins in your cornbread, you can go ahead and put some raisins as well. And that's it. Yay, it looks good. I test it already, guys, so you can use one of this small cube stick and you want to insert it. Once it comes up clear, you know it's good. All right, and look at that. I'm gonna use like about half teaspoon of olive oil, and I'm just gonna brush the top. You can use butter or a teaspoon. Maybe you can use up to a teaspoon. All right, and then I'm gonna transfer it to my wire rack. All right, I'm gonna let it finish cool and then I'm gonna cut it up. That's the middle. All right, let's make 4. So soft. All right, and then we're just gonna cut it the same. Now look at the goodness. Super soft and really delicious and really yummy. And it's not sweet, guys. If you want it sweet, add more sugar. Okay, cornbread or corn cake. You see how it's fluffy and nice? Let's take out another piece. And this is it. Look how soft and moist.